The impact of mining on the habitat loss of the Greater Bilby in Central Australia. Habitat loss from mining is a major issue for the Greater Bilby in Central Australia. Research shows mining destroys bilby burrows and opens the landscape, making it easier for predators to access these areas. This leads to population decline, reduced genetic diversity, and less food and shelter, increasing their risk of extinction. Bilbies once lived across most of Australia, especially Central Australia's deserts. Since European settlement, numbers dropped by 80%, surviving now in less than 20% of their original range. From over 30,000 in the 1950s, only 1,000 to 3,000 remain. Mining, especially iron ore, is caused major habitat loss and fragmentation. It reduces vegetation, compacts soil, and removes burrows bilbies need. Male bilbies are most at risk because of their long-distance movement crosses disturbed mining areas, exposing them to predators and human threats. In the Tanami, numbers began declining in the late 1800s, but dropped sharply with mining expansion roads, and cleared land opened habitat to predators, accelerating the loss. Iron ore mining reduces food, shelter, breeding chances, and isolates populations, pushing the bilbies towards extinction. The Australian Government's recovery plan aims to restore habitat, manage predators, and rebuild populations with traditional owners and conservation groups. Mining reshapes the environment, increasing predation and restricting movement, driving decline from tens of thousands to just a few today. Why should we care? We should care because the bilby decline is more than just species lost. It signals Central Australia's ecosystems are falling apart. TikTok raised awareness, but science confirms bilbies are vital ecosystem engineers, aerating soil and spreading seeds to support biodiversity. Mining has destroyed and fragmented vast bilby habitat, causing thousands of deaths and weakening soil and vegetation across the Tanami, Gibson, and the Little Sandy deserts. In the immediate term, mining causes habitat destruction and predator access, leading to thousands of bilby deaths. In the short term, if nothing changes, bilbies will continue sliding towards extinction, destabilising plants, predators, and native species. In the long term, consequences are irreversible. Without bilbies, soil deteriorates, vegetation declines, food chains collapse, and arid landscapes lose balance held for thousands of years. Communities lose ecotourism and face economic hardships as mining declines. However, how can we act? The hopeful part is the decline is human-made, meaning it is fixable. Targeted conservation, habitat restoration, and predator management can help the bilbies recover. Caring about bilbies means caring for Central Australia's environment and communities. Losing bilbies means losing ecosystem health and identity. We can act and we should act. The decline is human-driven and reversible. Support organisations like Australian Wildlife Conservancy and Save the Bilby Fund, which work on habitat restoration, predator control, and monitoring. It raises awareness and supports responsible land use and reduce your impact. Communities like the Walpree Rangers use cultural knowledge and science to track bilbies, protect their burrows, and manage their predators. Community revegetation and volunteering monitoring also help this situation. Nationally, the government's recovery plan protects habitat, manages predators, and rebuilds populations through breeding and reintroduction. Sanctuaries like New Haven prove bilbies can recover when habitat is safe. Mining companies have started environmental assessments and offsets, but stronger enforcement is needed. Australia has to acknowledge the programs the community support, and they need to protect the Greater Bilby. We just need the commitment. Australia acting now means safeguarding the bilby, its ecosystem, and the future of Central Australia.